body. You didn't choose to be male. You didn't choose to be female. Your genetics chose you, which isn't a choice. So when you're
saying how we're born, like we're born what we're born.
Yeah, like we don't have a choice in that.
What she's saying is basic biology, but she's just using a different term.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we don't get to choose our sex, right? Like that's it. So when you feel like you're in the completely wrong body, you're living the completely wrong life. That's when you feel like you're forced. Does that make sense?
I get your like analogy with it. Yeah, I do get it. What you're trying to say, but it's like I swear, guys. Yeah, I'm generally trying to understand because you see, I'll be real. I never grew up like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Muslim, innit? So all of this to me is, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up like, so like I don't know, man.
If you've only really experienced being around trans people since coming on this app, you're not getting a good example.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have like, not that I won't or whatever, but I don't have no like trans friends. I'm not around no one that's trans. Not trying to I'm just not around, like, I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no friends or nothing, like, I've only seen the ones on this app, and then it's hard for me to understand because it's like, you got people saying people like Alphaba are not trans, and then you get people like Evil Queen cussing the trans community and saying, oh, if you ain't had the check saying, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to just understanding it, but I'll get there. Like I'm sure someone, like I'll educate myself.
Yeah, like I've got a friend who's trans, and if you met her in the street, you wouldn't know, and she lives her life as a woman. And to be honest with you, yeah, she's got better legs and better tits than me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't know, but it's hard because she's probably someone to really educate you, but she doesn't flaunt it.
Yeah,
she doesn't make her transition define her as a person. She lives her life as a woman, and you wouldn't know any different if you met her because of how she lives her life. But unfortunately, on this app,
I don't think that the people on here who are representing the trans community are the best people to.
No.
There are creators on here who are trans who make so much more sense, but the people on here, when you've got people like EQ slagging off Mama Kaz, for example, it makes you think, what the fuck? But there's people on here who explain it so much better, and I think a lot of it is just down to ignorance from people.
Jodie, I don't understand your comment, babe, so I can't explain it to you.
And like people, like even in the comments then, Chelsea was talking like in favour of the trans community, and you've got people in the comments trying to pull her up on what's being said. Like people are very, very defensive. But you know as well, there's a trans lady on here, a trans woman on here called I think she's called Chelsea. We'll have to find her. I follow her. She speaks, and she was saying in a box, and this is her words, not mine. She was saying like, I'm a trans woman, but you know, you've got people that run around fighting for our rights, but while you're doing that, you're losing your rights as a woman. And we're saying about all this stuff that's happening in Australia and stuff, with things like breastfeeding being changed to chest feeding, etc., stuff like that. And she's really interested. And there's her, and then there's an American, that girl's Scouse, and then there's an American girl, trans woman, who says the same. Like they're obviously pro-trans, but they also say about biological females' rights. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like you really would need to find somebody that is going to be really able to educate you on it. You know, the same as when people are don't understand bias when it comes to the black community, etc. Like you need to find people that are going to educate you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
In a positive light, not a negative light, like some of the people, unfortunately, that are around this circle of TikTok regularly.
Do you know, like Jules just said, words like chest feeding is only really used for trans men who give birth. But if you are born a female and then you transition into a male, why would you then want to give birth? Because you want to be a male, and males do not give birth.
Yeah.
Like things like this, don't force that on me. Like my body is amazing for carrying a child you know, for 9 months, for giving birth to a child, for being able
Technically, it's 10 months, actually, we're pregnant for.
but being able to produce milk to feed that child, it's breastfeeding. Like, no one's going to take stuff away from me. And I'm completely like, I'm for everyone being what they want to be, but no one's going to take my womanhood away from me. Or my daughter, my grandmother, my mother. But I'm very accepting of people. Always have been, always will be. But I draw the lines at some things. Do you know what I mean? Wow, Chloe.
I'm going to dance because I need to make my child food.
No, I don't feed the kids. And even with Alphaba, like Alphaba wants my hands.
Apparently, Angie's on live saying that I sent fleas into her house. What the fuck? I don't even have pets, bruv.
Even with Alphaba, she wants to be referred to as she. That's absolutely fine. I'll call her she. I've got no problem with that. Like, I don't give a shit what Alphaba's doing, if she's going to change her gender, if she's not. I don't care. And I don't know why people get so het up about it and so angry about it. Leave her do what she's doing, whatever. I'm just going to put Angie on. Because Torian sent fleas to Angie's house.
What the hell is she talking about? Fleas?
She had fleas. She had a flea in her drink.
Wait, what? Fleas? Where the fuck am I going to get me from?
Hi, Nanny Mitzi.
Hey, Nanny McPhee.
Where is it? I can't find it. Here you go.
Yes, Patsy, that's what I'm
Sure,
saying. Like, it's hard to say. Do you know when? Because I'm not obviously part of that community. It's hard for me to speak on it without people screaming transphobia. But that come from a
Oh yeah, I got this on the
trans female's mouth.
treatment. Oh yeah. So it's 4 weeks ago, but he hasn't been itchy.
Shall I write something in the comments? Not right now, Malik. Another day.
Your dog's such comfort.
Charlie, you're going to get me cancelled.
Yeah. I do like cats. I like any dog really, but I mean cat animal, but I'm a bit of a dog lover.
The cat's caught fleas off Angie.
Yeah. So it's been a month. So it's been a month. Is it 9th of October? September, what is it? It's October.
I'll comment, but I'm on a burner.
2 months. Yeah. I do have it here.
Her bedroom's riddled with fleas.
At Jim's. Hey, Jim's. At Jim's.
Hi, Lou.
Hey, hello. At Jim's. There's echoing. Hey, hello. At Jim's. There's echoing. Hey, hello.
This is boring. That's boring. Torian sent Angie fleas is true. And even like the flag, wave the rainbow flag around. I don't care.
What was Gemzino saying in there?
He was just stood staring at the camera. Hang on.
Yeah, but it's hard to hear you. And there's a lot of background noise.
She's playing like air raid.
No, there's a lot of background noise and it's hard to hear.
Charmaine, I use natural treatment. Charlie is GAY, everyone, by the way, before she gets me cancelled. I think she's in an air raid. I don't know what Gemzino's doing.
Where's she gone?
I use natural flea and worming treatment.
Oh.
Don't believe in chemicals. Right, let me go in and say something about I'm going to say Torian's talking about you. I know, because then you'll all know my bad.
Yeah, probably because they had that flu jab, isn't it? Trolling you.
It's so boring.
She didn't take her mum for scones today and breakfast.
I'll ask her. Why didn't...
She's on Bill on live since morning.
You're being watched again by who? Okay. Hi, James. You alright? Is it echoing? No, it's okay now.
Yeah, that's our chewing gum.
Yes, why? Why?
Nanny,
So she just speaks
Yeah, you're
straight,
okay.
unfortunately.
Noreen is
Yeah.
poorly, but
Yeah,
she's
I'm good.
alright.
What are you doing? No, nothing really.
Jamesy knows playing the thing again.
Oh.
Hungry guy's in there. I'm going to go mad. Inspector Gadget.
Where'd you go?
They're all snitching on Hungry Guy being in there.
This is a message.
Can someone go over there and ask her why she didn't take her mum for breakfast, please?
Section, that woman, man.
She needs an IP address. Oh, Eternity sent it. Of course you have Eternity, you fucking loser.
Ugh, Eternity is just a washed-up divorcee that has 3 dogs and is just bored with herself, her life, everything around her. They act like they get paid for this. They act like that this is their 9 to 5. Like
There
they
is
get paid
every
to do
single
mods.
live I've ever been in of Angela's. They're all in there, the mods. Like they've got. Where's Sienna though? Where's Joanne? Where's she gone?
I don't know how many people, like, why so many people back her though. Like, and this is why she carries on the way she does.
Because they're people that are like her. They're the same as her. So they like.
The delusive cult, yeah, because they're all delusional.
Yeah, they all like. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
They all enable each other.
They're all the same, basically.
Yeah, literally.
What is this? Oh, parking fine. I ain't paying it. I don't know what happened to Hayley. Apparently, she stole from a dementia patient or something, but I don't know how true that is. So. Oh my god, my hair. Do you like pina coladas? I've wasted my day.
What?
I've wasted my day.
Why are you so judgy telling me to come off? Hold on.
Pardon?
So judgy telling me to come off.
If my dog attacked her, she could
Why?
up. She could do other things. She didn't do any of that. Okay.
What is she on about?
Small. And if my dog was on top of her dog, how did she manage to kick my dog? Ask yourself that. How did she manage to kick my dog?
At least the subject moved away from Torium for a bit, bless her.
Michelle, what do you mean Ginger J's telling you to come off?
We'll play this video. And I was saying I don't give a fuck. That's not evidence that my dog attacked us. That's just saying I don't give a fuck. You kicked my dog. Yeah?
I just sent a message. Michelle, I want to know what the fuck Ginger J said. Why is she telling you to come off? Hi, Soph.
The other thing I just want to say as well, like I don't have an issue with Scalse. I actually sometimes enjoy her FYP. But the other thing I want to say is like I do feel like because, and I'm sorry Scalse, I do like you. I haven't got a problem with you, but I've got to say it how I see it. I do feel like because you've got an issue with Miss Red, Alex, and everyone else, that you're going to the other side and that's why you're defending them, when actually a moral compass is saying what your morals are. So I like Torian. In fact, I sub to Torian, I give Torian, I feel for Torian, I've got a place in my heart for Torian, but I do not agree with what Torian did with EQ, the same as I don't like EQ, but I don't agree with what EQ did. you should stick by your morals. It seems like you're only sticking by EQ because at the moment you don't like Miss Red and Alex, so you're joining forces with the people that don't like them also. That's how it seems. That's, in my opinion, that's how it looks. This doesn't look like it's anything to do with morals. This just looks like you're going, I'm going to stick with them because I'm on their side.
It's just giving pick me. I'm bored of all the pick me's. Do you understand? Like, I'm sick of you pick me's. I really am.
The thing is, Scousler, I'm only going by your last video. You said that we all stand by. Oh, you're here. Hey. You said in your last video that we've all stood by someone who has done wrong things, right? And that they've made mistakes. But you can't sit here and say that EQ makes mistakes. She knows what she's doing when she does things.
Right, listen, this is the thing now. Everyone has made mistakes, right? Every single side. Torian's done stuff, Paige's done stuff, you've done stuff.
What have I done, sorry?
Right? So none of us has got...
No, Scouts, this is what you need to stop doing with your little fake FYP. What have I done? Stop calling people out and just making your own narrative and storyline.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
I don't give a shit if you're talking. What have I done? You just definitely called up my name.
Let me talk.
You put me in the same bracket as Evil Queen and you're not gonna explain. What have I done on this app apart from fight racism, sorry?
Fine, I'm not saying in the box if you're gonna shout over me.
Not shouting. You scream. You can piss off. I don't really care, love. No one's like begging you to be in there. And to be honest, all you do is scream and shout and sip out your Stanley Cup. So the cheek of you saying me not to shout when I'm not even shouting is wild. You literally burst 3 of your fucking vocal cords the other day screaming at us all. Jesus fucking Christ.
I just think people on this app need to stand by their morals, and at the moment it's very clear that that's not happening. It's all just about taking sides. That's my opinion. That's how it looks. If a group of people are going against people you don't like or you have an issue, you're standing by them, and that's how it seems.
Right, what's
so
going
aggressive,
on?
Billy Rock. Maybe she should stop calling out aggressive people.
I wasn't here. Hang on.
Were you not here?
No, I was getting my delivery. What have I missed? Scouser, do you want to get in the box?
We'll all mute. Should we all mute and so that she gets a chance? Because we've all been saying stuff and she's not really got a chance to say. Let's let her.
Thank you, Observer. Thank you, everyone, if I've missed your heartbeat. No, I went, I had a delivery at the door. Oh, what a day. Scouser, do you want to get in and everyone will mute? Thank you, Bob.
I'll drop because I've pretty much said what I wanted to say, but thank you.
I'm not going to ask anyone about their kids.
Love you long time, Joe.
Love you, Phil.
What's she called Paige out for? Billy Rock, don't talk smack about Torian. She's my mate. No, I wasn't here, Scussler. I'll mute everyone. The right to respond. It's Paige's fault. She's terrible. The silence is golden. Scout Slayer, I'll mute. Everyone's muted.
I've done nothing.
The thing is, Scouse, you say you won't drag anyone across the app, but the video you did was dragging Torian. So you have. No, Saminda, I'm going to sing even more in a minute. My hair's wild. No, she's blocked me, General Tic Tac. Because she's scared of me. And she fancies me all at the same time. The hypocrisy.
The same bracket as EQ is fucking wild.
Did she do that?
Evil Queen, Torian and Paige have all made the same mistakes. Excuse me?
What had you done?
What the fuck have I done? I'm sick of this shit.
Thanks, Illuminati.